The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the crank. One dazzling fix of divinely administered vitamin D, accompanied by a soul-stirring performance from the Feathered Philharmonic's principal woodwinds, whose mellifluous mid-afternoon mass provided much-needed ear therapy after what had developed into a full-on screaming match between a captivated crowd and two adult human female tennis stars, engaged in a gripping and deafening semi-final struggle on Wimbledon's illustrious centre court. This high-stakes contest featured the tournament's top seed Aryna Sabalenka, bidding to reach her fourth consecutive Grand Slam final, and fast-rising American star Amanda Anisimova, ranked 12 places below her Belarusian opponent, and yet to claim the ultimate prize at one of her sport's four most prestigious events. As this intense and dramatic battle entered its third and decisive set, both players showed clear signs of nerves during numerous extended rallies, frequently following sensational winning passes and perfectly placed drives with twitchy unforced errors, though neither allowed these setbacks to affect the velocity of their serves, which in Sabalenka's case maxed out at a blistering 120 miles per hour, roughly 4,000% faster than the 30-minute section of this solitary saunter that my iPhone could be bothered to record. What a way to wrestle this rambling diary entry back on topic, though the latter stat was nothing compared to the primeval shrieks of aggravation that accompanied each blunder, which courtside oscilloscopes confirmed topped out at an ear-splitting 130 decibels, shattering Maria Sharapova's previous record-setting howl of frustration emitted during her failed 2015 campaign against Serena Williams, after netting a disastrously mistimed smash. Avid tennis fan and professional audiologist Dr. Damien Otex, who was observing the action from a front row seat, wore a pair of heavy-duty ear shields from the second set onwards, and confirmed that long-term exposure to sounds within this volume and frequency range would almost certainly induce tinnitus, comparing them to the loudest speaker systems utilised by rock bands at open-air music festivals, heavy-duty power tools, controlled demolitions, and military jets taking off. "Oh, their screams are way louder than our neighbours' huskies," claimed another anonymous audience member, before adding, "They also remind me of that time my father got his arm caught in a deep fat fryer whilst trying to fish out his engagement ring. Marriage only lasted 24 hours. Depression and disinterest. Though far easier to chronologically resolve than life's eternally confounding chicken and egg paradox, shall always be part and parcel of the same unwanted package. That one which Derek, your next day delivery driver, deliberately left in a safe place, even though you were at home, since he knew it would never be signed for, and had no return address. Under such circumstances, you should not hesitate either to report such anonymous shipments as hate crimes to the local police, or at least inform any nearby trees willing to lend a sympathetic leaf, before ensuring that they are responsibly cast to the callous winds of fate, assuming your comfort cave's swipe-sensitive breeze is not strong enough to ensure they never darken another undeserving soul's dawn. No postural prerequisites throughout this semi-solitary cruise around Watopia's vibrant realm of oceanic reveries, whilst all other vital variables were also left to free will's ever-intuitive whims, well before my arm-mounted cardiologist decided to clock off a few thousand beats early and seek an emergency recharge. Today's autonomous route reshuffle assigned two of our inexhaustible robo-pacers to courses that featured several convergence points, with Coco's big blue choo-choo chugging around the broadening waistband of Zwift's defining domain, at a speed that even its club-class passengers in the air-conditioned buffet carriage might have found a trifle steamy for journeying across Fuego's sprawling fields of sun-scorched cinnamon, much less hurtling through the lava-lined caverns beneath an active volcano. Meanwhile, dear Bernie's ever-dutiful, if marginally less lively-legged dahlias were turning their willing hearts to the shorter but equally level flat loop. had filled barely half a progress bar with liquidated gold bullion before my sporting peloton appeared to sprout a collective invisibility cloak, or somehow mass teleported to a remote part of the route. Maybe this dimensional disconnect in the pixelated space-time continuum evolved from a mini-service outage on BT's frayed full-fibre network, to which I am hardwired, hence it couldn't have been related to degraded Wi-Fi reception. More likely, a symptom of imperfect synchronicity between the game's overloaded servers. Searched for the telltale yellow dot on both my local radar and course profile indicator, but ultimately had to be content with spinning and stomping out the remainder of 60 sub-tempo minutes alongside other stranded socialites.